go, we got 100 yards on the red flag.
I'm probably gonna do like a pretty good full swing.
Yeah, now here's the key. The full swing with a wedge is shorter and slower than your normal swing,
Yeah.
okay? I want that full swing being slower and shorter, and then I want you really trying to, anytime you're trying to hit your wedge your furthest distance, which would be basically almost maxed out here, you need to try to flight it down, okay? You need to make sure, again, the feeling of the hands coming past the golf ball and de-lofting the club a little bit is gonna give us that solid club face right in front, okay? It's gonna be hit more with your hand speed than your hip speed, okay? You're a big, young, strong guy and you have a lot of hip speed. You're gonna be on your front foot, a little bit narrow stance. Good. You're basically staying on your front foot for me. Good, shorter backswing. I want you to try to hit it 100 with a half backswing, dude. Good, way better right there. Again, the sound of divot, the sound of the contact, much, much better. Short and slow. Hit it low. Good. I'll go right about 100 yards. Again, comes into the takeaway. Watch this. We need to make sure that the club face stays looking at the golf ball right here, okay? Your club face on that started to do that, right? It just asked for leading edge into the golf ball and not solid. So what I want you to really do on this next one is I want you to rehearse a couple of the takeaways and make sure that the club face stays a little more toe down. Okay, in the takeaway, toe down. Now you don't have a lot to do to return and hit it really solid and de-loft it. Okay, I'm gonna go slow and short, toe down, and now I can rip through it with my hands, you know, and that's going well over 100 there. I have a 54 obviously, but we gotta really make sure that takeaway stays stable. All right, number one thing, go ahead and set up. Awesome, and we want to make sure the club face stays looking at the golf ball. Yeah, there we go. Feel that. It's going to feel like it's dead shot. It's going to feel to you like the club face is staring down at the ground, but you know what? You can hit this club really far with no effort. This club, you have to do a lot to try to hit it far, and it's going to come out high and spinny. So I want you to hit these low and tight. Yes, there you go, dude. Awesome. One more time. Good. Just keep the hands in a little bit. There you go. So much more power from there than from there. You can really hit this thing so far with this type of leverage going on with the club face and the club hinged versus the club kind of bowed behind you, okay? So I want you to try to get there. Hands in, club out, and then rip it right back down to the golf ball. Beautiful, bud. Awesome. Slow and short. That's okay, right idea.
Okay today, buddy?
Contact was way better, just rode up the face a little bit. Keep the hands moving, and as you're moving through this, again, you're trying to hit this thing as low as you can when you when you have to max out your wedges. A little bit narrower. Good. Hold it. Pressure's in the heels right now. Get over the golf ball in your toes. There you go. Watch that leading edge, Kev. I would never want to hit my sand wedge, my max yardage from here. This thing would go high in the air, and it would be 3/4 yardage most. This thing here, now I've preset my impact conditions. Now I'm already facing the golf ball. I'm right here, soften the grip, and now I'm trying to, boom, pull the hands forward and really de-loft it, okay? Coming right down, right down. This took me a long time to learn how to compress a wedge. Coming right down on top of the golf ball. Players can even look in front of the golf ball for their wedges versus ever looking at the back of the ball. They look at the back of the ball, and they start to add loft to that golf club through the golf ball, okay? So much better. Yeah, better sound, right? Sound tells you everything, okay? Hands a little forward, awesome. Club face much more square. Hands in, toe down. Yeah, dude, there you go. Good, and then feel what feels like an impact. That's the feeling at impact, right? Look at how we're keeping the cup in the right wrist a really long time. We're never gonna let that right wrist release. There's the high spinning one that I swing as hard as I can and it doesn't go any further. Boom. Oh, wonderful sound. Don't even worry about the line. Let's do it again. Wonderful sound. The hands are gonna move a lot faster than the hips in this one. Attaboy, way better. Good ball position. Good club face.
Do you want me to have more of a short follow through on this?
Absolutely, dude. Short and low and way out here. You know what I mean? Boom. Shorter and wider, the better. Yes, awesome right there, fantastic. Look at the different trajectory it came out on. That's how we want to hit our furthest wedges. You're never going to see the wedges go up to your back when you finish, or they're never going to be really narrow with the finish, okay? They're going to be wide and way out in front. Oh. When you're hitting these wedges, let's make sure we don't preset a lot of loft. That 56 was almost a 57 degree at first, okay? We want to get the hands a little bit more forward with the ball more middle. We want to bump the hips, and we want to really feel that wide, low finish. Look how low and tight that thing comes out, okay? Really, really good, bud. Move in the right direction. Love it. Great job. 15 years old, guys.
Oh, 15.
15 years old, guys. Okay, this guy literally looks like he's a giant, but very, very young. And you've only been playing golf for how long?
2 years coming up in September.
2 years. Okay, so we had a low score of 84. I remember us watching him coming in, and there were so many moving parts, and he did some incredible work getting everything dialed in. And when he came back, his golf swing was way, way better. He now comes down from Long Beach to work with us in person. And we're going to keep working at his game. He's done some incredible improvement on it.